Once it gets dark, a hunter of the night is ready to emerge from the branches. She's spent all day basking in the safety of the treetops. She only comes down to the ground to hunt. Spiny-tailed geckos can see perfectly well in the dark. Nocturnal geckos are unusual. They're one of the few creatures that can see colour at night. She can do this because she has special cells in her eyes, cones that respond to different wavelengths of light and are more than 350 times more sensitive than human colour vision. This sensitive colour vision is just right for hunting in the dark. But there are others who can also see at night. This 60-centimetre long creature might look like a snake, but it's actually a Burton's legless lizard. It's a predator. Its eyesight is good, but when hunting, it only reacts to movement. As long as the gecko keeps perfectly still, she won't be noticed. The gecko returns to the hunt. This giant centipede would be an ideal meal. But there's a problem. She's been seen by another predator. This time, it is a snake, a highly venomous one, the ringed brown snake. This snake doesn't rely as much on vision as scent, tasted by its flickering tongue. Keeping stock still won't save the gecko now, but her night vision is so sensitive that she can tell the difference between the snake and the legless lizard, even in the dark. So she employs another defense. She secretes a foul-smelling liquid from glands in her tail. The pungent odor completely overwhelms the snake's sense of smell. A powerful deterrent. Once the threat is gone, she settles for a quick beetle snack before retreating to the safety of her tree. Under a full moon, the silence of the cool desert night is broken by the sounds of serenading insects looking for a mate. But not all of these insect songs are designed to find a partner. Some have a more sinister tone. A spotted predatory katydid. Also known as bush crickets, some katydids are happy munching on leaves, but not this one. It looks like an alien from a sci-fi movie. It's covered in sharp spines and armed with equally sharp jaws. And it has long antennae that can sense the slightest movement in the dark. Every bit an alien predator. Its victims are cicadas. After dark, male cicadas call to females, who respond with a chirp, so the male can find its mate. Each species of cicada has its own song and answering call. The spotted predatory katydid has cracked the cicada code. It can mimic those enticing female chirps with a flick of its long wings and pulsating body. What's remarkable is that this complex deception seems to be hardwired into the katydid's DNA. Since it can mimic the songs of cicadas it's never heard before. This one's detected a likely victim. It answers the male cicada's mating call. a siren song that male cicadas find irresistible. But in these forests, answering the call of love can prove to be a fatal attraction. Drawn by instinct, the unwary victim walks towards mortal danger. And once it's close enough, the katydid uses its powerful back legs to pounce. Once ensnared, a killer bite is delivered to the throat. It's all over. An appetizing midnight snack. Among the monsters haunting the desert night, a juvenile delinquent terrorizes the microcosmic underworld. The antlion. It is the nymph phase of the lacewing. The decidedly more elegant adult feeds on pollen, nectar, and the odd aphid. But in its larval stage, the antlion is a menacing carnivore. This natural-born killer is armed to the teeth, literally. Its mandibles resemble sickle blades, and it's not afraid to use them. It preys on passers-by, building a trap, one of the most efficient traps in the animal kingdom. The antlion begins construction by crawling backwards, using its abdomen as a plough, shoveling up the sand. Then throws each little pile clear of the scene. It keeps moving round and round to make the pit deeper, about 8 centimetres across and 5 centimetres deep, until the slope is as steep as it can be without collapsing. A death trap, a masterpiece of devious engineering. Hiding just under the surface, it lies in wait for innocent passers-by. Concealed beneath the sand, the larva can sense faint ground vibrations. The spider wanders close, but not close enough. A foraging ant, moving closer. It stumbles into the hole. The antlion launches. But this lucky ant finds its footing and escapes a gruesome death. The predator doesn't have to wait long. Another ant tumbles into the trap, and this one can't get out. The sandy wall is unstable by design. The larva now throws sand at the ant to knock it off balance, and creates an avalanche that delivers its victim to its waiting jaws. The antlion injects the ant with venom and enzymes before starting to suck the life out of the still struggling victim. It's as if the earth has opened up and swallowed the ant whole. The antlion's trap provides a ready-made grave. Dry, desolate, hostile. Out here, resources are few and far between. Spanning thousands of square kilometres, the vast expanse of the Australian desert is a silent killer. But some species are well equipped to meet these extreme challenges. Australia's largest bird of prey. With a wingspan of nearly 3 metres, the wedge-tailed eagle. She's an apex predator, soaring high on the food chain, thanks to her arsenal of deadly weapons. Her hooked beak is for tearing flesh, dead or alive. But it's her wickedly sharp, switchblade-like talons that do the real damage. A fierce hunter and fiercely loyal to her family. Wedge-tailed eagles mate for life. Like Bonnie and Clyde on the wing, this pair works together to provide food for their chicks. Effortlessly soaring upon desert thermals, she scours the searing landscape for prey. Wedge-tailed eagles possess incredible eyesight. Each eye has a bony ring that can be squeezed to elongate the eyeball, acting like a zoom lens, enabling her to see prey up to 3 kilometres away. Even the largest of kangaroos need to be wary of an aerial assault. Movement amongst the boulders has caught her eye. Quick and nimble, rock wallabies are difficult moving targets. They navigate the rocky outcrops with all the agility of a mountain goat. The wallabies know they're being hunted and scramble. Their best chance of survival is to find cover. For those that don't, it's open season. Her lethal talons quickly dispatch the hapless prey, tearing flesh from bone. Her curved beak makes short work of the carcass. A kill of this size is enough to feed the entire family. The pair has 2 chicks, recently hatched and voraciously hungry. There's no rest for the adult eagles, as the kids constantly demand their pound of flesh. Creatures of the plains beware. These winged assailants have an insatiable appetite. Australian deserts are home to a disproportionate number of venomous reptiles, armed with chemical weapons that kill with horrifying efficiency. But of all the world's venomous snakes, the inland taipan is the supreme master. One drop of its venom would kill 250,000 mice in a matter of seconds, or 100 men in under an hour. But in order to feed, this 2-metre-long female must first locate a victim. Luckily, she's armed with more than venom. Tasting the air, her tongue picks up the slightest clue. Just a molecule of scent gives the prey away. There is a potential victim, and it's close. This cold-blooded killer prefers warm-blooded prey. Native rodents spend the daylight hours in the cool of their underground burrow. But just like the caves of the desert, burrows are no safe haven. The taipan's smooth, glossy scales allow for a silent approach. As she gets closer, her keen vision helps to pinpoint the source of the scent. If these agile rodents sense her presence, they will try to escape or lash out with sharp claws and teeth. A silent assassin. She uses the shadows to approach her chosen target, undetected. It's all over in the blink of an eye. Neurotoxins quickly paralyse the victim, while hemotoxins start to break down the rat from the inside. Chalking up yet another notch on her belt, this proficient killer won't need to eat again for several weeks. Which is good news for the other creatures of the desert. Forged by extremes, the predators of Australia's deserts are built tough. They cheat and steal, stalk and con, slash and maim. Deadly Australians that will do whatever it takes to survive in this arid wasteland.